This is round 3 of the EZIUP and Go Victorian Hillclimb Championship. We're at Mount Leura in Camperdown, central West Victoria in Australia. I'm going to take you for a stroll through the pit to take a look at and show you the variety of competitors here. So many different cars, people aged from teens right up to their senior ages. And I've spliced in some of my still photos as I've walked around, just to give a bit of a different view. This Ford Cortina is an original Lotus version of the Ford Cortina. It was pretty awesome to see in action, and you'll get to see it in action coming up soon. There's classic rally cars, classic open wheelers, classic convertibles. This Mazda 929 was a very different beast. Nissan Skyline GTS-X. We're going to be riding in that. I've got some in-car camera footage that we'll show. The class I'm riding in is C9, improved production, two-wheel drive for 3001cc and over. This has got to be one of the fastest Hyundai Gets you've ever seen. Love the touch with the Yankee RF01s.
Ready? Yeah.
guessed from the writing on the rocker covers, this is a Judd Formula One engine. This hill climb track is actually on a public road, which has just been closed off for the weekend for this competition. And as you can see, it sits right on the edge of town with houses right next to it. And so really thank the neighbourhood and the town for allowing the organisers to be able to run this event. There were a lot of spectators that popped over from the sports grounds right next to it, from netball sessions and Australian rules football. There were a load of people who lined up along these fences throughout the weekend, so it was really good to see that people were interested in the variety of cars and the sounds that they made taking off the start line, heading up the hill to the lookout. seconds for this footage of me launching off the line. Now I'm going to take you for a ride up Mount Leura, from the township up to the lookout. As there's no return road that's separate from the competition road, where we're grouped into 3 groups, and the competitors went up the hill and then parked their car and waited for that session to finish before we drove down under normal road conditions to the pit area before the next group could have a run up. So this provided a really nice opportunity to socialise, chat with the other drivers, talk about the run we just had up the hill. So it was really nice. And as you can see, there's a huge variety of cars I'm competing against here. Ready for the second run, Aiden?
Hi Mum, I'm on YouTube. It's my first run. I missed the first.
Thanks very much to Cottle Richards for this footage of me launching off the line. Really appreciate getting some shots of my car from the outside so I can see how I'm doing, but also appreciate the sounds of that straight 6 Nissan Turbo. I'll take you for a ride from another perspective, mounted on the roof here, heading up to the lookout. Thanks again, Calder. This is great footage. Another angle. And this footage came courtesy of Josh Mahoney's friend, sitting up on the hill taking some videos. It was really good to see it in action through the corners. And just in case you're not sick of riding on board, here's some more inboard footage. So over the course of the 2 days, we had 9 runs up the hill, and I'm glad to say that I improved on my times each run, although Sunday morning my runs kind of fluctuated. But my fastest run for the weekend was 37.6. That got me 3rd place in my class, which is C9 improved production for 2-wheel drives, 3001cc and over. That meant 41st position overall, but that was out of 84 participants. So I hope you enjoyed it, and give me a like and follow me for more.